Okay, that's recording. Hopefully that's not lagging to shit. I'm gonna lower the volume on this. I'm running out of content, so I'm gonna upload this. Now, a week ago by now. Oh, I really should have cleaned up my desk first. A week ago from now, I was testing out my recording software because on my PC, for some reason, there are different issues wherein which either the recording just stops, or the recording doesn't save properly, or the recording is a lot laggier than it should be, and just other smaller issues like that. So I was doing a test recording. I don't know why I'm giving you the information. But either way, one of the ones that didn't get corrupted, or one of the successful recordings, relatively successful, this still has a few issues. It still has a few stops every now and then. It's also at 30 frames per second, and you'll see like tiny lag spikes and shit, which is why I'm still not recording and uploading yet. I'm still really trying to keep this PC all in one piece.
I can assure you, I'm still worse.
Yeah, okay, that's my in-game voice. Yeah, I need to really balance my microphone
Pretty gamer,
audio
bro. Not
with
gonna lie. Can
my...
you stay like down here? Cause like
Oh my god, I'm distracted by my own voice. I need to be able to balance my voice with the rest of my Discord. But that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is the actual clip itself, not how it was recorded. I believe I don't get any kills in this round. I think I die actually.
you can be AIDS. Someone's stock, or is it squared?
Did we lose this or win this round? We won, because then we are able to win the match after. Yeah, this is the one where
Is she deep sight na?
my muscle memory failed me. Okay, so I did get a kill through the wall bang because I saw the gun. Okay, what's funny about this, right, is I kinda fucked this up. Because, like,
I saw that.
that first smoke, that was right. Like, this first and second smoke was right.
Can't do anything.
But that last smoke was a genuine miss.
I wasn't planning to make it go through. Huh?
So I say here I wasn't planning to make it go through. The first one didn't have to go through. But that last one, I really fucked up pretty bad.
If it goes through, as soon as she pushes out of the smoke, she can see me. Whereas if I disrupt line of sight, I have more time to throw another smoke.
That is true and not true. Like, depends on the rank that you're playing. At the time when I said this, our enemies were like, they weren't super good, but they were the type of enemies that don't end up pushing toxic smoke. So we can go a bit further here.
I don't do that.
Did I pick Echo or did I get auto picked into Echo? Yeah, auto picked into Echo. I believe I have the ACOG and vertical grip combination for the attachments on this one. I don't normally run that, but it just so happened that I had been running it this time around, and I'm not sure if it was my saving grace in this clip or not. So yeah, I really wanted to review this because it's I wouldn't say a 1v5 clutch per se, but it's a clutch because we can't communicate with a random. He didn't speak English, or at least didn't reply, and he never really seemed to react to our callouts either. Like, we gave him flank opportunities that he could have done, and he was never really did that. Oh, I left here, by the way. Like, I'm just AFK. I went to go do some work. I'm just AFK for majority of the round. Now, my teammate goes for a run out, gets deleted. You can see his health going down. Ends with a headshot too. Would have been dead regardless. And I'm still staying still. It's a 4v5. So, first mistake is don't play a sweaty match. Hold on. AYB, I'm recording I'm recording a review of a clip I did a week ago. Okay, I'm gonna continue to deafen myself. So yeah, I shouldn't have been AFK. I'm in a really exposed spot here, but I trusted enough in my clash that shots wouldn't get through. I was exposed all the way to the tunnel, dirt. Would have died easily, no problem. So here am I setting up my yokais. Vigil is inside the elevator, so that I can guarantee there's no lines of sight from elevator to me.
Yo, we left a bunch of hatches like unreinforced.
Yeah, we did end up leaving a bunch of
Yeah,
hatches
you already know the
unreinforced. That was probably part of my fault. So yeah, I
Franco,
potato
I'ma
a
say
lot
this,
on
ha,
this.
you're fucked.
And that was true, okay? It was a clash in like a 1v3, and they were coordinated enough to never hold each other's backs. No, to always be watching each other's backs. Like, they get the refrag a lot in the one round when they do win. Okay, so I missed that glass. It was a free kill, but I missed
so
him
fucked.
regardless. Impact that. Ash was there, like, that's just siege timing, I guess. I mess up. Okay, yeah, so it is technically a 1v5, because the bodies hit the floor as soon as my teammate dies. Teammate dead. 1v5, get the kills. One's been tagged significantly by Clash, other one's been tagged significantly, possibly by my impact, or possibly by Ken, who was spawn peeking as Capcan earlier. He did get killed by G36. That was either the Yana or the Ash. So I get those two kills because, more than likely because of the Capcan trap, because of how low their health is by now. End up getting the kill through the smoke. I'm not sure if the frame shows it well enough, but I end up seeing Yana's head poke through the door as she's entering. So I remember where the trajectory, where her head is moving, and from there I try to put my crosshair along that line of travel of where her head might be moving. On a lateral plane, I mean, left and right. She's moving at an angle towards me, so she's not going max speed to the right. And with my fire rate, I'm able to catch her head at a lot more intervals because of the high fire rate. A lot more intervals along that line, along that path of travel her head is going to take through the smoke. So being able to remember that, even when the smoke goes down, just knowing head level in general is such a helpful thing to have. Those first two kills were very lucky. If they were more organized, they wouldn't have just rushed into sight, and they would have been able to drone. They had a lot of time to drone. It's 147, and it was a 5v1. They had a lot of resources to spare. They could have easily won that if that Capcan trap door spam or door flood thing didn't happen. So yeah, I know I'm getting pinched. I know that there's two others. I know that Vigil was playing elevator a while ago. Hibana was possibly either pushing elevator or pushing main stairs. Because Vigil could have rotated, not really rotated, but adjusted to PCs, and she could have played that. She could have played down main and killed Vigil, who would have been hiding at PCs. Either way, the entire northwest. Oh my god, I can't read. No, southwest. The entire southwest of me would have been a danger zone. I have no intel on the southwest of me. I shouldn't have been running into Vault either, because Hibana could have easily taken Vault in the span of time she had. If I do commend Hibana though, like if she was droning in this span of time and she wasn't rushing into it like her teammates earlier, then that's great. I think if she did it faster, it would have been so much better.
Can someone watch Red?
Assuming
Red
she's
Cam?
droning, of course. Assuming she's droning. So here I am flashing through my cams. I know that one's droning. That's Hibana. I don't know where the Hibana is, so I'm still running
Who
around.
else is where?
I'm
Wait,
way
let's
too
ask
confident here. I'm way too confident here.
It's the real question.
Because I'm just standing still. Hibana could have droned me out by now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The reason I go 1, 2, 3, 4 is because if I make a... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so that she starts the plant sooner. Yeah, that's right. I actually want her to start doing the plant again sooner than as opposed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because through the cams that we do have, we know Hibana hasn't made that much progress yet on the southwest side. Or at least I know. I'm not sure what else my teammates say, because they say they have my hallway. They say they can hold my hallway. So yeah, because I want her to plant sooner, the reason for this is because I want her to start her next plant and be roughly halfway through, or at least 1 or 2 seconds through her next diffuser plant. So that by the time I get to this door, I'm a 3 speed. I mean, a 3 armor, my mistake. I'm a 3 armor, so I'm 1 speed, so I'm very slow and I make a lot of noise when I run. So that means that will force her to cancel her animation at an earlier interval. And that will make her shoot, that'll make her end up wasting more time that she could have stuck, but she couldn't have stuck it, because then if she did, I would have shot her. You could argue now with this much time on my hands, I should have been able to count all the way up to 7, but again, we don't have enough information as to how much progress Hibana made. If I was through this red door here on the left, and I did try to shoot the Nomad, and let's say I didn't, I would miss. I do miss here, but again, assuming Hibana was playing smart, if I do get this kill on her, or if I did try to wait any longer before Hibana made more progress, she could have easily either jumped down the hatch or came in through the hallway from pushing from garage, assuming she was pushing from garage. Again, that northwest is the Wild West, okay? Northwest. The southwest area that I have barely any information on because I don't know how close Hibana is to it. That is the Wild West, and I want to be as far away from it as possible. I'm risking myself just even peeking down this hallway because Hibana could already be watching. I'm risking myself going further into this hallway and peeking the Nomad. In fact, I almost lose this gunfight with the Nomad. There, so she ends up cancelling it. That was a very lucky shot onto Hibana because more often than not, those metal bars that I shot through, they play against me a lot. My bullets will end up hitting the metal bars more often than not. And I was lucky enough to get that kill onto Hibana. Actually, haven't seen that enough to understand it. So yeah, so I go for here. So Hibana's not shooting at me yet. She had just peeked. That was a very risky thing that I did there. Just the whole case, knowing where Nomad is and trying to capitalize on Nomad. Again, I knew Hibana was southwest, so if I did kill Nomad, I'd know where to look. But at the same time, if this Hibana was fast enough, if she saw in the kill feed that I had killed Nomad, then it would almost be a guarantee that I am down this hallway. There's a chance Hibana didn't shoot at me sooner when she did see me. I doubt it was her reaction time, but there's a chance that it's because she didn't know what to expect when looking down the hallway. Obviously, I can't speak for the players I'm up against. But I made a good amount of bad decisions. Okay, here prone angle is just because it's expected from an echo, and she knows I'm an echo. But I'm not sure what kind of position she's taking here. She has a whole minute. She can drone. This is just me being bad, right? I get the angle on her. She stays and she's comfortable where she is. I overextend and she reacts immediately. I barely won that gunfight. The recoil gets the better of me. And the fire rate just did its job. It's bad. I stand up. She knows where I am. And now she's aiming low. Now that she's aiming low, then I can capitalize that. Put my head at a completely different level. Very high up. So she'd have to adjust upward. I'd love to say that I thought of that and it's like, okay, she's shooting at me now. I'll reposition my head. No, that was just me being scared as hell. Jumping up and trying to run away as fast as possible while keeping my gun trained on her. I ended up making the right decision through the wrong thought process. You'll find a lot of those clips, especially from like younger players. No offense to younger players. I mean, they're still able to pull off really good things. But newer players as well as younger players are able to arrive at the right decision or perform the right action through the wrong thought process or through no thought process at all. Either it happens instinctually, then that's impressive. Through second nature, impressive, developed, well-developed player. But if you just do it because you see that you're capable of doing it, and of all the things that you are capable of doing, you end up doing that action or that process. Even though you do get it right, I don't see a lot of people learning from it, which is really weird because you should be learning from your mistakes as often as possible.
Yo, I was recording for once.
Yeah, this is where I discover, like, oh my god, I actually recorded that thing. Other thing is Nomad's running an AK, okay? An AK, which specifically the AK-74, 40 round mag, slow fire rate, average damage per shot, if I'm not mistaken, or on the lower end, somewhere there. She could have easily pre-fired me, and at my health level, that would have been a 2-shot kill, no matter where she shot me, whether it be limb or chest, unless, of course, she got the headshot. Our enemies could have played this so much easier, and I play a very poor playstyle of playing off of our enemies' mistakes, which is why I struggle to play in higher ranks, because as an individual player, I wait for the mistakes, and that's what I did here. They made a lot of mistakes. Hibana over peaked what she wasn't able to react to. Don't peek what you can't react to. If you know you can't react to and you know there's nothing on the line, go for it. You need the experience. You need to always be learning. That's probably what Hibana was doing in this situation, and I just so happened to be able to peek what I could react to. Similar thing with the first 3 people I ended up killing. Ayana came in with little to no information. She pushed a smoke. Glaz and Ash also came in with little to no information. They knew there was a Capcan, or at least Ayana or Ash should have communicated that there was a Capcan. And they should have been careful of Capcan traps. There's a chance that these were all solo queuers, definitely. There's a chance that they were all new players. I don't think they checked properly. But either way, this kind of clip, I see it very often. Again, the right decisions or certain things were achieved, really good actions were achieved through, again, the wrong thought process or the wrong decision making. Well, I guess I wouldn't say decision making anymore because it's the right decision. Either way, I don't want to classify this as a clip. I don't want to add this to a montage because it's not impressive. It's just the enemy, well, from my perspective, the enemy is making the right mistakes at the right time for me to capitalize on. And yeah, I just don't like to call those clips. I won't add this as a clip. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, and the reason I uploaded this was, for some reason my media player can't view it, or my media player is bugged. I need to check if it still plays the other files. But for some reason I uploaded to YouTube and I can view it, no issue, which is pretty cool. Either way, that's all for now. Hopefully more content on the way. Hopefully more content to come around. Thanks for watching, I guess. It's been a while since I've done any of this video recording stuff anyway. Probably more clip analysis on the way. Mostly my clips, possibly my friends' clips if they end up recording. Follow vagabond.btf on Facebook. He's Select Start on Facebook, Facebook gaming, streaming. He doesn't often hit the clip, but still good gameplay to watch, especially when we're in a team. It's a fun team to watch, I'd say. Not very impressive, but when we do make things work, it's satisfying as hell. Maybe like, maybe subscribe, and as always, follow Y Santa Cruz on Instagram. That's just YSNTCRZ on Instagram. Never forget, always follow. Stop recording. Nice.